So let's learn some Turkish.
Okay.
Okay, so before we begin, I want to tell you a little bit about Turkish as a language and its characteristics as a language. So Turkish as a language is all about suffixes. It's all about endings. Don't be scared by the terminology. A suffix is just something you add on to the end of the word to alter or refine its meaning. For example, the plural s in English is a suffix. When we get trees from tree, this s is a suffix. Or the ed that gives us the past, want, wanted. But I'm not so fond of grammatical terminology, so we will just call them endings.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about calling them suffixes. Turkish is so much about these endings or these suffixes that often a whole sentence in English becomes just one word in Turkish. This is the key feature of Turkish which we can boil everything down to and begin exploring it right away. So, the English word I'm or I am is an ending in Turkish rather than a separate word, and that ending is im. Luckily, it looks just like I'm, im. I am.
Im.
So we'll add this to the end of the word to get the meaning of I am. So we can actually pull out some words which are the same in English and Turkish to practice this without having to worry about remembering anything. So for example, the word social in Turkish is sosyal. Sosyal.
Social.
Good. So it's S-O-S-Y-A-L in Turkish, sosyal. And if you want to say I am social, you're just going to hook on this im, this I'm ending onto the end of that word. So how would that sound?
Socialim.
Good, sosyalim. And that's it. I am social. Antisocial in Turkish is asosyal. Asosyal.
Asocial.
So how would you say I'm antisocial in Turkish?
Asocialim.
You will have the accent just before this im. Asosyalim. Good. The word for active in Turkish is aktif. Here the V becomes an F. Aktif.
Active.
I'm active.
Actifim.
Aktifim. Professional is professionel. Here the AL in English, it becomes EL in Turkish. Professionel.
Professional.
Good. How would you say I'm professional?
Professionalim.
Bravo. Professionelim. So this could actually mean I am professional or I am a professional because we don't need to use that A in Turkish. So the meaning could be either here. I'm professional, I'm a professional. Professionelim. So I'm or I am is im and it's not a word by itself. It's just something we're hooking on to the end of another word. So you may have noticed then that we're not using any separate word for I in Turkish in this case. But this word exists. The word for I is ben. B-E-N, ben.
Ben.
And usually we'll only use it if you want to give some emphasis to I because the information's already included in im. No? So maybe if you wanted to stress and say I'm professional, then you could use ben and you would put that first. So how would that be? I'm professional.
Ben professionalim.
That's it.
Ben professionalim.
Good. Ben professionelim.
Nelim.
Yeah, you will be putting the accent just before this im ending. Ben professionelim. Professionelim. And also a note about the spelling. Instead of I-O-N, like you get in English, you get Y-O-N. Professionel. Professionelim. How do you think you would say I'm an optimist if the word is the same in Turkish?
Optimistim.
Good. And where does the stress go? I think actually because you're asking me, oh, is this correct? No, you are putting the stress on the end. Optimistim. Is this correct, Mihaly? But in normal speech, you're going to be putting it actually just before that im.
Optimistim.
Bravo, perfect. Optimistim. And I'm emphasizing a little the stress here to show where it is, but it's worth noting that the stress in Turkish is very light. Turkish doesn't tend to have a strong stress. Optimistim. And what if you wanted to emphasize I am an optimist?
Ben optimistim.
Bravo. Ben optimistim. Good. So im is our ending for I am or I'm. And we have the ending sin, S-I-N, with an N this time, S-I-N, for you or you are, informally, if we're speaking informally to somebody. So how would you say you are a professional?
Professionalsim.
And the
Or professionelsim.
bravo, professionelsin. Perfect. And how would you say you are active? Here we had another change, a small change. The V became an F.
Aktivsim.
Aktivsin.
Aktivsim.
The word for funny in Turkish is komik. Komik. So how would you say you are funny?
Komiksim.
Komiksin. Great. The word for very is çok. Çok. It's spelled C with a little tail on the C, which gives us the equivalent to CH in English. Okay, çok.
Çok.
So how would you say very funny?
Çok komiksim.
That was my next question. You are very funny. Good. Çok komiksin. Very funny. Çok komik. You are very funny. Çok komiksin. You will also hear a lot. Çok güzel. Güzel literally is beautiful, but it's used in that expression like perfect, great. Çok güzel. So if güzel literally means beautiful, how would you say you are very beautiful?
Çok güzelsin.
Çok güzelsin. What was
Is it like a prefix in the word or is it a separate word?
Çok, it's a separate word. You don't get prefixes in Turkish.
Only the end.
Only endings. Turkish is all about endings.
Mhm.
What was the word for professional?
Professional.
Professional. I'm professional.
Professionelim.
Professionelim.
Professional.
Perfect. I'm very professional. Very professional I'm.
Çok professionelim.
Perfect. Çok professionelim. And what was the word for I, if you wanted to stress that?
Ben.
Ben. So how would you say that? I'm very professional.
Ben profesyonel. Ben çok profesyonelim.
Perfect. Ben çok profesyonelim.